Welcome back to Central Valley Wedding and Special Events. I'm Shara Roderick, and I am here with Tisha and Sukhi of Smallcakes, Cupcakery, and Creamery. It's wonderful to have you two here. Thank you for joining me. So, first of all, I'm very excited because you actually brought some cupcakes for us to go over, but we'll get to that. First, can you tell me a little bit about Smallcakes?
Okay, Smallcakes is a franchise. It's been in business for about 10 years, and it started with Jeff Martin in Kansas about 10 years ago. And it's very popular Kansas and East, and with the first official ones in California.
Really? Okay.
We've opened another couple of stores in Ripon and Danville, and about 3 or 4 in Los Angeles to come.
And we got one right here in Fresno,
yes,
too.
Yes, Fresno was the first one.
Oh,
Yes,
I love
first
it. Claim to fame.
There you go.
And you have a variety of flavors, from my understanding, and they're always changing?
Yes,
Sorry.
Go
We
ahead.
keep a monthly menu. Well, we have 14 daily flavors.
Okay.
And then we keep a monthly menu, so that menu changes every month. And that incorporates those 300 flavors. I mean, we have everything. You think of it, I'm pretty sure we have a recipe for it.
Really?
And they're all Jeff's recipes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's always kind of experimenting and coming up with new things and then sending them out to Smallcakes.
Yes, the recipes for the cupcakes as ice cream as well.
Yeah, let's talk about the ice cream. I am a fan of that. So you said it's homemade ice cream.
Yes, we make it every Tuesday night, and we set the new flavors in Wednesday, so every Wednesday we'll have new flavors.
Okay.
Yeah, we keep 2 of the populars. One's in salted caramel and a vanilla bean. So we keep
Okay.
those in, and then we switch the other ones.
The standards that you know people are going to want.
Oh, yes.
So if it's fresh every Wednesday, do you have people coming on Wednesday knowing it's fresh and like, okay, we're ready for the ice cream?
Oh, we have a group from the offices on Palm, and they come in,
how
and they're like,
funny.
okay, what flavors do you have? Because we have something called a cupcake smash.
Okay.
And with that, it's you pick your choice of cupcake. Then you come down to the ice cream. We tear the cupcake in half, and with that, we put half of the cupcake on the bottom of the cup. You get 2 scoops of ice cream, and then the cupcake on top.
Oh my gosh.
And
that
that
sounds
is-
amazing.
That's a popular one with us right
I
now.
feel like you'd have to share it. It's so much.
Oh no, we have some
No,
people who come
it's-
in, and they're like, I just want that.
That's all I need is my cupcake smash.
Yes.
And people can get small cakes for events.
Yes, they can. We do cater parties, big or small. We do weddings. We're doing a wedding this weekend that's just doing cupcakes, and it's catered to you, your taste, how big or small you want. We have regular sized cupcakes, which are muffin size, or our mini cupcakes, which are about 2 bites.
Okay. And you know, I think that's something that's becoming so popular with brides now too, not to do the full cake, but instead do the cupcakes.
Exactly, because not a lot of people want to pay for the big cake, and then it doesn't get eaten. It
Right.
gets left on the table.
And it doesn't always, in my opinion, taste as good when you have that really pretty cake. It's not always the best tasting cake, but with cupcakes, you can make them cute and pretty, and they're still good.
Although one of our last weddings we did, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I think it was the Gonzalez wedding. They didn't even get to have a piece of the cake.
Oh,
they said
no.
everyone ate that cake and it was gone.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
Yeah, so that's a good thing. That's a good.
Yeah, absolutely. They can sacrifice that if their guests went home happy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I do want to open this box here because I
Okay.
already know there's some good-looking cakes in here. Okay, so I'm already seeing some interesting things. So let's start with this guy. Can you tell me a little bit about this? What
That
this?
is our peanut butter cup, which is a chocolate cupcake with the peanut butter cream cheese frosting.
Very
That one is a
nice.
popular one of our popular ones.
I would
in store.
imagine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't go wrong with cream cheese.
No, you can't. And what about this guy here? Kind of
That-
looks like a little egg.
It does. When we first were starting, I was like, "That's the egg cupcake," but that is our lemon drop. So it's a vanilla
Okay.
cake with the lemon curd and then a lemon buttercream.
Very nice. I'm glad I got my nails done for this episode. All this close up on my hands. And lots of sprinkles, so very festive.
Birthday cake, of course.
Okay.
One of the simple cupcakes, vanilla cake, vanilla buttercream, very popular, especially with the kids when they come in for their birthday. They
And
I
like
would
to have that
imagine.
one.
We can change the sprinkles to match
Oh, you
Easter
can.
or Christmas
how
or the
fun.
holidays. Yeah, the
Yeah.
holidays.
Oh, that's so fun. Okay, this guy looks delicious, but looks like he'd be a big mess. He's very
That is
sticky.
with that fudge, especially in Fresno. You know that. So that one is our our caramel
fudge,
drum.
Very good fudge.
That's our caramel drum, kind of like a drumstick. It's a vanilla cake with the fudge, whip, and then of
Oh.
course peanuts and caramel, just like our drumsticks.
Yum. And I'm gonna take a guess on this one. Is this a red velvet?
That is a red velvet.
Nice.
So that's the popular one that was on The View and Oprah, voted
Oh,
number
okay.
one cupcake.
This is a famous cupcake.
That is, it's called Famous Red Velvet. That's what
Well, there you
he
go.
named it, Famous Red Velvet. And that one, honestly, we sell out every day of what our red velvet. So that
very
was a popular
nice.
one.
Okay, and the final with the cherry on top. Let's hear about this guy.
That is the sundae. So it's a chocolate cake. It does have the fudge in the middle with the buttercream and the pecans, actually, cherry and chocolate sauce. A fun little sundae way. Perfect one for a cupcake smash.
Oh, I would imagine. Yes. Now, if somebody does want to order cupcakes or anything from you for their event, how far in advance should they be ordering them?
We ask for a week in advance, especially if
Okay.
it's a dozen or more.
Okay.
We can sit down, you can call, or you can email us, or even go on our Facebook page and send us a message. I like to set something up maybe a couple hours before the store opens, so it's just one-on-one conversation. We can set up the flavors. You can give me a flavor, you know, raspberry, find all the raspberry, and we can go from there.
Okay.
We do ask for deposits for everything, and then if you do want to sample them, you can purchase some mini cupcakes in the
Oh,
flavors.
nice. Okay.
And you can sample them, take them home and sample them, and come back when you're ready to decide.
Well,
on
that's a
which
great
flavors you
idea
want.
too, because
Yes.
you can let other people taste them
Yes.
too. Take them home and have people sample at their convenience.
Yes, and everyone decides together. Especially we had a family, and it was the mom, the dad, the grandma, the grandpa, and everybody, and they chose their flavors and they took them home.
I love it. I love it. Okay, and they can get any variety of flavors, or it needs to be like a certain amount of each one. How does that work?
Well, you can get any varieties for our minis. We do some of them we can't do because they're small and they can't have all the toppings
Oh,
or so
the
forth.
fancy stuff.
Yeah, but our large ones, yes, you can order whichever ones you would like. It's a good variety. We've had for weddings with large ones and minis, and then again, just a small cake. For that, we have alcohol infused. We have barbecue
Fancy
infused.
things going on here.
We have interesting ones. We have barbecue cheese and beer, and we have
Wow.
a
Okay.
lot to choose from.
Okay. So for a big event, contact you when they know and come in for that consult so they can start figuring out their flavors. If they don't have a big event and they just want to try some cupcakes, are we open 7 days a week?
We're open Mondays 11 to 5,
Okay.
and then Tuesday through Saturday 11 a.m. through 8 p.m. and then we're closed on Sundays.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let's give them plenty of time for people to get those cupcakes. And people can go on a website to see the new menus you said?
On our Facebook and
On
our
Facebook,
Instagram,
okay.
it's Smallcakes Fresno, because there are several other small
Fresno.
cakes. So it says Smallcakes Fresno, and we post our menu up for the beginning of the month, and those are the flavors we'll have every day of the week.
Wonderful. Now, I do want to ask before we go, do each of you have a personal favorite flavor?
Mine right now is the dulce de leche.
Oh, that
It's
sounds
a
good.
cinnamon cake with a caramel middle and a whipped topping. So delicious.
That sounds delicious.
That's a good one.
And mine has got to be the lemon amaretto. It's
Oh.
it's a an almond cake with a lemon and almond frosting with almonds on top. And
Oh,
it's
that
just,
sounds delicious.
It is delicious.
Those are good
It is
choices,
great.
and they both sound so unique. I love that. You're not going to get those cupcakes anywhere else
No.
in Fresno,
No.
I don't think. Well, before we go, I do feel like I need to try
Oh,
one
yes,
of these
definitely.
cupcakes. So I think I'm going to go for this lemon here.
The egg.
Yes, the egg cupcake. That is very good. That is delicious, ladies. Well, thank you both so much for coming on.
you.
I'll
Thank
shake
you.
with my frosting
Thank
hand
you
now.
so much.
It was great to have you both.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you. Thank you.